5 right now.
You're just 5 right now? 5 is a good age. My daughter is 5. Who else do we have here?
We have a son here. And Yahya.
And Yahya. Where's Yahya? Raise your hand, Yahya.
On the right side of me.
On the right side of you?
I mean the left side of me.
On the left side of you?
Yes, Yahya is on the left side of me.
That is nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry it took me a little bit to log in. I was actually just found out about the story time just a little while ago. So what we are going to be doing today is we're going to be reading a very special story. But before that, I want to play a game with y'all. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you a picture and you guys have to guess what name of Allah that picture is, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one, I'm going to see, usually I have my camera and everything set up so you guys can see it, but I'm just going to do it on my laptop camera. Okay, so this is a peace sign. Do y'all see the peace sign?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you think this name of Allah is?
All I know is that I think it looks like a window.
You think it looks like a window?
It looks like one.
Okay, so this name of Allah is actually As-Salam, right? Do you know what As-Salam means? The source of peace. So Allah is the one that brings peace to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Right? So like when we say Assalamu alaikum, that means peace be upon you, right? I think I'm waiting for people to log in, but I think we're good for now. Okay. So yes, did you say something?
Yes.
Yeah?
I hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone again. My name is Kazma Wajahat. I am a speech language pathologist and author of these books right here. I don't know if you can see them in the back. And I also do a lot of writing, and I'm so excited to be here with y'all today. Sorry again, I usually am more prepared, but this is a little bit last minute, but I'm so glad I can be here with y'all. So today, the story that we are going to read is about 2 superheroes. And how many of y'all have wanted to be superheroes? I wanted to be a superhero.
I want to be a superhero too.
Yeah, I think a lot of us want to be superheroes. Yeah. So you know what? These superheroes, they used to have the power to fly, and they used to have the power of speed, and they have all kinds of special powers. And then one day, you know what happened? Their powers went away, and then they thought that they had no powers at all. What do you think happened?
What happened?
So they're like, oh, we don't have any powers. And so today what we're going to find out is what power these superheroes really had, right? So the superheroes that we're going to talk about today, I'm going to share it on the screen so y'all can see it. Their names are Mikael and Malaika. And do you know why I chose superheroes? I chose superheroes because I have always admired the powers that they have, but the actual powers aren't the powers of running or the powers of speed and flying. The actual powers that we have is a very special power that is so much more powerful than the power that regular superheroes have. And this power is a power that all of y'all have. So we're going to learn about this power today. So Mikael and Malaika, the power of dua. I want everyone to say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim with me before we start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good job. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. Can y'all all see the pictures? Yes, give me a thumbs up if you can see the pictures. Okay, cool. Mika and Malaika were brother and sister, and they both had one thing in common. They were superheroes. At least they used to be. One day, as they were walking back from the masjid after Jummah prayer, they heard, "Somebody help!" Someone was screaming. I wonder who it was. Mika and Malaika glanced at each other and quickly whipped on their capes and rushed to the scene of the crime. It was time for another mission. "What happened, Sister Sarah?" "Someone has taken all our shoes," she wailed. "Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this," Mika reassured her. The superheroes ran to the parking lot, raised both hands to the sky, jumped into the air, and fell back down. They tried again. Arms outstretched, they sprung off one leg and collided with the ground. "Malaika, our superpowers!" said Mikhail. "Why
can't see the picture?"
cried Malaika.
Okay.
They needed answers. They needed Big Boss. Big Boss was in the middle of a classified utensil purification process. Do you see what it is? He's actually washing the dishes. "Big Boss, our powers! They're gone!" cried Mikhail. "Alas, my superheroes." I think the screen is paused. Can you guys see? There we go. "Alas, my superheroes, your superhero lifestyle was only a 14-day free trial." Free trial? Mikhail and Malaika were shocked. No powers, no problem. We still have... Mikhail opened his super secret garage. "Our super jet? It's gone!" Mikhail and Malaika ran back to command post.
Is the camera turned on?
Big Boss was skimming through a high-profile superhero manual. "Big Boss, our super jet! It's gone!" cried Mikhail. "Oh, that old thing you flew on? I sold that on Spamazon," Big Boss chuckled. Mikhail and Malaika were lost. No superpowers, no super jet. "What about Mission Disappearing Shoes?" cried Mikhail. Big Boss laughed. "My superheroes, there is no need for your distress. There is one superpower you still possess." Mikhail jumped. "Oh, I still have my super X-ray vision." Big Boss shook his head. "Super speed? Not quite. Super strength? No. Super meal consumption?" Big Boss raised an eyebrow. "What? I get hungry," shrugged Mikhail. "The power of dua is your greatest strength. Asking Allah will take you to great lengths." "The power of dua?" asked Malaika. "Yes, the power of dua!" Mikhail and Malaika exclaimed, running to their prayer mat. "Oh Allah, you are the most merciful, the all-powerful. Please help us find the missing shoes." Mikhail and Malaika finished their dua and waited, and waited, and waited some more. "Let's go check now." They checked the shelves. No shoes. They checked inside. No shoes. They checked outside. Still no shoes. So the superheroes headed back to command post. Big Boss was busy sanitizing the infantile waste unit. "Big Boss, we've lost all our powers, even our power of dua. The shoes are still missing," cried Mikhail. "Have patience, my son, for an apple is only good to eat when it has turned red, ripe, and sweet." Mikhail and Malaika hitched a ride with Grandpa to the apple orchard. "Oh Allah, you are the most loving, the giving. Please, please help us find the missing shoes." Mikhail grabbed a small green apple from the tree. "Mikhail, wait!" "Blah! That was so sour." Mikhail stopped and thought. Or Malaika stopped and thought. An apple is only good to eat when it has turned red, ripe, and sweet. Malaika handed Mikhail a bright red apple. Try this one. Mmm, sweet. Mikhail and Malaika returned to command post. Big Boss, any news on the shoes? Questioned Mikhail. Big Boss was training the new superhero recruit. Patience, my son, for a caterpillar will never fly if it doesn't wait to become a butterfly. Mikhail and Malaika raised their hands in the middle of the butterfly garden. Oh Allah, you are the all-knowing, the all-aware. Please, please, please help us find the missing shoes. Mikhail, a caterpillar! Mikhail stroked the tiny green caterpillar. But why isn't it flying? He wondered. Malaika stopped and thought. A caterpillar will never fly if it doesn't wait to become a butterfly. Look, the cocoon, it's moving, Malaika pointed. Bit by bit, the cocoon began to shed. Out blossomed a beautiful butterfly. Mikhail and Malaika watched in awe. Mikhail and Malaika returned to command post. Big Boss was concocting his infamous superhero nourishment biscuits. He was making chocolate chip cookies. Did you see that? Mikhail sat at the table and reached for one. Patience, my superhero. Rewards are best when the time is... I'm tired of waiting. I've been waiting and praying for days, and my dua won't come true. Why, oh, why won't my dua come true? Mikhail interrupted. Mikhail, rewards are best when the time is right. Rewards will come with Allah's might. Allah gives us ripe red apples to eat, but only when we wait for them to be sweet. Only by waiting will a caterpillar fly by turning into a butterfly, exclaimed Malaika. And don't forget to ask Allah. He loves when we ask him and do dua, said Big Boss. That night, after Maghrib prayer, Mikhail and Malaika raised their hands in dua again. Oh Allah, you are the all-seeing, the all-hearing, the just. Please help us find the missing shoes, but only when you feel we must. Mikhail, Malaika, come outside, called Super Agent MOM. Mikhail and Malaika couldn't believe their eyes. Behind the masjid, under the bushes, were fluffy newborn kittens, keeping warm in none other than the missing shoes. Allah had made their dua come true. Mikhail smiled and said, Thank you, Allah. Rewards will come with Allah's might. Rewards are best when the time is right. The end. That was the end of the story. How did y'all think that was? Did y'all like that story?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I like it.
Thank you for listening. So what is something that we learned from this story? What is something very, very important that we learned from this story? You can raise your hand and I'll...
I wait for Allah.
What'd you say?
I wait for Allah.
You have to wait for Allah? Yeah. What else did you learn? Yes, Ahmed Khan.
Patience.
Patience. Yes, that is such a good one. What else? Yes, I see Jibreel. Oh, can you unmute yourself? Let's see. No? There you are. You're unmuted. What did you learn?
I learned that.
You learned that
you have to wait. I learned that you have to wait.
You do have to wait. That's right. Sometimes what happens is that we pray and we pray and we pray and we're like, Allah, I really, really want this toy, or I really, really want this game and I want it right now. Allah, please give it to me, right? So there's different things we all pray for. Maybe we pray for a game. Maybe we pray that we can go traveling somewhere. Maybe we pray that, as an adult, you get a job. There's all these du'as that we ask Allah for. And then sometimes what happens is that dua doesn't come true right away. Does that mean Allah's not listening to us? No, of course not. Allah is always, always, always listening to us. But you know what? Allah gives us what is right when the time is right, right? Allah does not give us anything that's bad for us or that may not be good for us. Maybe if Allah gave you that toy, it wouldn't be a very good toy, or maybe it would break or something would happen. And maybe He has something even better for you planned, because we like to make plans, but our plans are not as good as Allah's plans, right? That's right, yeah. Sometimes we pray that we want a really cool game, but maybe Allah doesn't make that dua come true right away, because maybe Allah has a better game waiting for us. And then when it comes, we're like, whoa, thank you, Allah. Thank you for this game. I didn't know you're going to give me such a good game. So whenever we make dua, we should pray to Allah, use Allah's most beautiful names. That's why we were doing the names of, we started off with the names of Allah today, because when we pray to Allah, we use His most beautiful names, just like Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, As-Salam. There's so many beautiful names of Allah, and we ask Him for what we are wanting, right? Because Allah is always listening to our du'as, and Allah loves it when we make du'a, right? So we should always, always use Allah's most beautiful names and ask. And then we should say that, Allah, I know I'm praying for this, but I want you to make it come true when you make it come, when it's best for it to come true. And if it's not good for me, Allah, don't give it to me. I want the best, and that's what Allah is going to give you, inshallah. Okay, so what we are going to do today, we've got about 5-10 minutes. What we're going to do is I want you to grab a sheet of paper really, really quickly.
I need to grab a sheet of paper, Mommy.
Okay, so
grab really quickly.
Grab a sheet of paper very, very quickly. Okay, and on that sheet of paper, we're going to make this into a dua book. There's another way to do it, which might be a little complicated, and you might need to use some scissors. So I'm not taking that route right now. We're just going to use a regular sheet of paper, and I need you to have a pen or a pencil, maybe crayons if you'd like. Okay.
Maybe a scissor.
Yes. No, we won't need scissors. If we did it the other way, we would need scissors, but we do not need scissors today. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Sure, see if I have a pencil instead of a pen. Just use a pen. I'll use this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this isn't working. What we're gonna do is, everyone has a sheet of paper, right? So we're gonna hold it long ways, which is like this. So, this is up and down, and we're gonna hold it sideways. So you're gonna hold it sideways, and we're gonna fold it in half in your best, most even fold that you can. Okay. And at the top of our book, we are going to write my book. Okay. So at the top, you're gonna see this backwards because I think my camera is flipped, but you're gonna write at the top, my dua book. If you cannot write it, that's fine. You can just decorate it. And then at the bottom, what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw yourself as a superhero. Okay. So I'm gonna draw. My drawing is not the best, but I am going to draw, and I'm gonna have my hijab.
Yes.
For me? Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to my here. No, here. Right on the outside. The inside will write there. With mine. Then my mom. Dua book.
Okay, So what I did is I'm going to draw myself as a superhero. And so then we're going to draw. Yeah, so at the top you're writing my book, and at the bottom you're drawing yourself as a superhero. Look, there's my cape, and I've got my hijab, wearing a dress, and then on my cape I'm going to write K for Qasmah, and I'm going to write what superpower I have, okay? And what I want you to think of is not just like, you know, like flying or anything. I want you to think of a special superpower that you have. Maybe you have the power to be kind. Maybe you have the power to make the world better. Maybe you have the power to bring peace and help people. Maybe you have the power of helping, and that's the best power there is. Or maybe you have the power of dua. You're an expert dua asker. So you can write that at the top. You're going to write that right beside. So I think my power, I love my power of dua. I'm just going to write power of dua because that is my favorite superpower, and I feel like I can accomplish so much with that. So I wrote power of dua. Okay, good. Let's see what y'all have so far. Did y'all draw and write?
I know I'm not gonna like that.
Awesome. My dua book, that looks beautiful. Great job, Ahmed. Fun, wonderful, great job. Zara, that is beautiful. I love that you use brown paper. That's wonderful. Jibrail, good job. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now inside, this is where the important stuff happens. We're gonna open it up and we're gonna write our du'as, okay? And what you can do, this is a special book because you can add pages to it. So if you wanted to add more pages, what you can do is you can fold another sheet of paper and you can put it inside and then ask your mama or baba to staple it, and then you would have books with more pages. So today, what I want you right now, we're just using this side, and then you can add more later, but we're gonna write our dua to Allah. So it could be a letter to Allah. If you wanna do, if you wanna write a letter to Allah, you can write, Dear Allah, and then maybe ask for the wonderful things that you want Allah to make come true, right? And it could be anything because Allah is always listening. No dua is too small. No dua is too big for Allah, right? Yes, Zara, did you have something to say? You have to unmute yourself. There we go.
I tried to write it.
You tried to write it? That's okay. You know what? Sometimes we have good days of writing, sometimes we don't, and that's okay. You can draw. That's the wonderful thing. If you don't know how to write it, you can draw it. So if somebody does not want to write their dua, they can draw pictures of what they want Allah, and Allah understands everything, right? Allah even knows what you're thinking right now. So you can just draw it if you want. Yes, Afan?
Okay.
So Afan, you're gonna...
being nice.
You say that again for me?
I have superpower being nice.
That is the coolest superpower ever. I love that superpower. The power to be nice is a wonderful, wonderful superpower because you know when people are fighting, when you're nice, the fighting stops. And that's a huge superpower. Great job. I love it. Okay, so inside we can write, Dear Allah, and then you can write the du'as you have. You can say, Dear Allah, you are the most merciful, the most giving, the most generous, the most kind. You are the one that gives us blessings. You are the creator. There's so many things you can say because we always praise Allah first because Allah is so wonderful and so merciful that we always think about how wonderful Allah is, and then we ask. So after that, you can say, you can ask for your du'as. Maybe you want a special doll. Maybe you want a baby sister or brother. When I was little, when I was your age, I used to want a little baby sister, and I used to pray every single day. I used to say, Allah, Ya Allah, please give me a baby sister. Please, I really want one. And then you know what happened? One day, I mean, it took a while, but one day when the time was right, Allah gave me a baby sister. Can y'all believe that?
I want a baby brother.
You want a That is a wonderful dua. Maybe you can write that in your story, in your dua book. You can ask Allah for.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. You can ask Allah for a baby brother. That is a wonderful dua. Yeah, so there's so many things we can ask for. Maybe we have a dua for somebody else. Maybe there's someone in our family that's very sick and we want Allah to make them better and heal them, right? So we can pray to Allah, Ya Allah, please make my, I don't know, your uncle, your aunt, or whoever, your cousin, they're sick. Please help them feel better. Please help them recover, because you are the one that gives them good health, right? Only Allah can do that, right? So when you guys are ready, you can share your du'as with me, and then after that, we're gonna come to a close. But I would love to hear what kind of du'as that y'all have. Oh, you guys look like you're working hard. Ahmed is really writing. He's got some good du'as going on there. Look at that, mashallah. And Afan working hard. And Zara's discussing what she wants to write, right? Yeah. And Jibreel, is your name Jibreel? Yes? No? It is? Yeah, you guys are working hard. Great job. Yeah, there are so many things that we ask for, right? Sometimes we want, when I was really little, like really little, I used to pray for a new doll. I wanted a new doll and I used to say, Allah, Ya Allah, please give me a new doll. And then Allah gave me the best doll that there was. Okay, Ahmed, are you ready to share what you wrote in yours?
Yes.
Okay.
I love my superpower.
You love, what is your superpower, Ahmed?
I love my superpower, dear Allah.
That's wonderful.
Give me a toy triceratops.
That is so cool. I want one of those too. Did you ask for anything else?
That's it.
That's it. That is so cool. So maybe
And my superpower is strong.
you have this. You have the power to be strong. That is wonderful. That is a wonderful.
And no strong.
One second. What did you say, Ahmed? Can you say that last part again?
And my superpower is strong. Like I can, I wish I can hold a school bus.
Whoa! Yeah. Did you see that picture of Mikhail? He was holding a school bus when he was like, "Oh, do I have my power drink?" Great job. What did you have to say, Miss Sarah? Who's
And I have a javelin.
Say that again. Afan, did you say something? You have a dua you'd like to share?
I'm a song.
What do you say? Which toy do you want?
Is it a Lego toy?
Wait, Ollie song.
Is it
Ollie song. Mommy song. My superpower
Oh, a big school bus here, no?
My what?
My dua.
Walaikum assalam. Is that a dua that you learned, Zara? Yeah, that's wonderful, mashallah.
Hey, that's my dad's favorite.
Is your dad's favorite?
Uh-huh.
That's wonderful. Great job. Okay, so we're about to come. You what?
My dad likes it when I sit in front of the building. He smiles.
Aw, yeah. It makes our parents happy when we learn du'as because that is our connection with Allah, right? So whenever we do a dua, that's our connection. That's like us talking to Allah, right? We're talking when we pray and do our salah, and when we do dua, that is us talking to Allah. Just like we talk to our mama and baba and we're like, Mama, can I have some candy? Mama, can I have this? So our dua is really important to trust with Allah. We're talking to Allah. Yes, Afan?
I pray for a Japan car.
You prayed to Allah for a car?
No, I prayed for a Japan car. Are you drawing?
For a car. I'm so sorry, I didn't understand you. Did you say you prayed for a car?
No, I prayed for a Japan car.
Oh, that is cool. Great job, you guys. Okay, so we're about to come to a close. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I know it was a little spontaneous. Inshallah, I hope y'all liked the story. And before we end, because we talked about our power of dua, we're going to do a dua together. So I want everyone to raise your hands in dua. Yeah? And we're going to say, oh Allah, you are the most merciful, the most beneficent, the most generous, the most kind, and you take care of us and you bring us good health. And we pray that your love is always showered upon us, right? We want Allah's merciful love. We just want Allah's love, right? Yes, and also, Ya Allah, please take care of our parents, because they take care of me and I love them so much. Thank you for giving me my parents. Yeah. And thank you for giving me my friends. Please take care of my friends. And please take care of those around the world that are struggling, who may be sick, right? We want to pray for all of them. We want to pray for the little boys and girls around the world that don't have any food to eat. And they're living a very difficult time. So we pray for all of them. Ya Allah, please protect them and bless them, inshallah. And you can pray for anything else you want, right? Thank you so much, Allah. Good job, you guys. Thank you so much. And inshallah, maybe we'll see each other again. I hope you'll have a wonderful Ramadan in almost, 2 weeks left? 2 weeks? Yeah, thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum. Bye. Bye.
جزاك الله خير.
Bye.